Hi everyone, my name is David. Firstly, I would like to say thank you to Helen and Tony for giving me this opportunity to share my project with you. And today I'm going to introduce my INFS 7202 project demo. Firstly, I would like to tell you guys about what is my project is about. Pretty much it's an online study video platform where you can have students to watch the videos, upload it to other tutors, and of course, you can also behave like a tutor to upload your study material on it. So those videos, once uploaded on the website, the students can purchase and view. The tutors can also see what they can upload. The students can also subscribe to their favorite channel and also making rates, like to dislike the video or like the video. And at the end of the day, all the statistical information, like the numbers of views by genders, numbers of views by your uploads, will be presented in your profile page. So that's pretty much a rough guide of what my website is about. It's pretty much like the YouTube, except that every video has a price that people can purchase and add to their shopping cart. So the next step, I'm going to introduce some project highlights. So in total, I have implemented more than 25 features in my website, but here I'm just going to show you some key features as the highlights. Say for example, I have this item search. So I bring up my website. So when it comes to my website, you can see it's the front page with a search bar here. And these are the area that present all the top 8 videos ordered by views. So the most popular video gets presented on top page automatically. So every time the people watch this video, this numbers of views will increase automatically. And to be able to use the application be more efficient, we have to log in the account first. So let's click on the login button. We'll go to login page. You can see I already have an account memorized by the system. So once you sign in, so this is my own name, you can see this is your dashboard with 4 divided parts. Let's go back to the main page. Let's do a search. You can put in, from UQ. Once you press on the search, it'll give you this search page. So in this search page, I have uploaded a few demo videos over there with a thumbnail and also the information presented underneath. So here I got this search bar with the Ajax technology behind it. So you can pretty much type in anything you want. Say you want to learn Java, you can type in Java, and anything that contains Java will be presented. So for our subjects, 7202, you can put in that word. You can watch that. So only 3 results comes up because there are only 3 videos that contains 7202. Let's just try this watch one. So once you click on the watch video, so you pretty much get into this page where you can see this is the video content, that's the video information. These are all from the database. And of course, you can like it or dislike it. So if you dislike it, so you just press this one, and then you can see the number increase by 1. If you press it again, you just remove it. You go back to 0. So on this page, you can also see the uploaders channel. That's the channel. And go back previously. You can subscribe, unsubscribe. I already subscribed Helen's channel, so I'm just going to click again. So it says subscription has been cancelled. If you press again, you just subscribe again, and you can visit Helen's channel here. So now you can also add this video to your shopping cart. You add it. So it says, thanks, it has been added. View your cart. You can go to your shopping cart. And you can see the Helen's video has been there. Of course, this item can be removed, or you can clear the cart entirely if you have multiple items in it. And the last step, you're going to go to checkout. So let's just try that. Once you press checkout, all the user information has been collected here. You can confirm that. But just to put it simple, I'm just going to use this payment part to see how the transaction occurs. So here we're going to type in a credit card number. For easy reason, I'm just going to put in a test card number provided by Stripe and put in that CVV code. So now let's just pay that. So you can see now the transaction has been taken place. And you can see that's the video you purchased, which is the invoice. Here we've got a button that says download invoice, which you can easily click. Once you click that, you can see the invoice has been downloaded. If you open it, the item you purchased has been presented over here. This is my Stripe account. So let me just refresh it. Once it gets refreshed, you can see this is the $50 item I just purchased. The money has come in. So basically, in the Stripe account, I have received the $50. The previously are all the test transaction I did. This is only a test account, but when I take it to a live, this money can actually transfer to my bank account in the end. So hopefully that's the real thing when it comes to a live. Just a joke. Next two things I'm going to show you is the data summary and also the data mining. So let's go back to the user profile page. In here, if you click on the data summary, you can see this data has been summarized in different graphs. These are the bar charts to summarize the view of each one. This is the like and dislike, the rating charts that separates all the videos. And also this is the historical track of the views. You can track the last 7 days, or you can track the last 30 days. You can see this graph automatically change. All this data comes from the backend database, and this is the thing fetched by gender. And the last bit is the regression analysis. So pretty much in the horizontal line, we have the number of views. Vertical line, we have the price. So we'll find out the linear relationship between the number of views and the price using linear regression model like that. So pretty much I designed a function to work out the slope and intercept the coefficient and work out all of those descriptive stats, summaries. So how do I do that? This flow chart includes a bit of more technological stuff. So you probably want to go to the chart.js, which is the outside website I use. You can see how it works, and also using SQL and JSON and Ajax, those combination of those three techniques to present those charts on your website. For data mining, it's a similar technology. You just need to fetch data from the database, turn them into JSON objects, and put them into JavaScript, and eventually present it in the chart.js on your web browser. So that's how pretty much I designed these functions. Other things are just built in by CodeIgniter. Say, for example, the email verification. The CodeIgniter has an email library, which is very easy to use. For the shopping process, you just have to learn from the Stripe website to see how to do a third-party integration. And in regards to my experience, I would like to say I basically did the web development course with the junior course introduction before this one. In that course, I learned those three foundations, which we're all aware of. But in this course, it did open the door to some advanced thing in the backend, like SQL, Ajax, and JSON. These things are extremely useful because pretty much all the things we retrieved from the database can be turned into JSON objects, and that thing can be easily manipulated by JavaScript, and you can present it on your browser. So this is very highly recommend you to all learn about it. And how do I handle difficult? Pretty much the primary platform we all know is the Plaza. We have our tutors and two amazing lecturers who answer the questions very promptly and give out a lot of urgent help. But if you want to spend time on your own, you could also learn from this framework documentation website. Say, for example, you have your CodeIgniter, chart.js, and on top of that, you can also learn Angular, React, Ionic. These are the three things for more fancy development. I learned a lot from them. Say, for example, we go to CodeIgniter, you have this document page. So pretty much you can learn anything you want. They have the detailed syntax in it. If you're unfamiliar or not sure, you could just try in your Visual Studio text editor to see if it works. And Angular, they have this documents page as well. You can learn everything. And also chart.js, this is the React. React has a document page which introduces all the syntax and how it works. Chart.js, which is a website that creates all the bar charts and line charts, and you can get started. Once you click on that, it'll link you to the document page straight away. You can learn their framework and how they run things. Pretty much all the data just been transferred into JSON objects and put it into this chart.js and can be presented on your browser, which is pretty cool. Beautiful. And now I have pretty much finished up my presentation, and I hope my experience and my sharing to you can be a bit more helpful. Again, thanks a lot for Helen and Tony and the teaching team for the whole semester's help. That is all. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.